Whispering Pines. A name that sent shivers down your spine. Locals told tales, stories of people vanishing without a trace, swallowed whole by the fog and trees, never to be seen again. You never believed them, just silly ghost stories, right? The old dirt road was barely visible, overgrown and forgotten. Each turn you took led deeper into the gloom, the fog growing thicker. The trees pressed in, gnarled branches reaching like skeletal fingers. The air grew heavy, thick with the scent of damp earth and decay. Unease pricked at the back of your neck, a feeling you couldn't shake. You pulled the collar of your jacket tighter, trying to ward off the chill. A chill wind whispered through the trees, carrying with it a low, mournful howl. Or was it just the wind? Doubt gnawed at your courage. You were alone, truly alone, in the heart of the fog-shrouded forest. The silence was deafening, broken only by the occasional rustle of leaves. You were alone, truly alone. You had been hiking for hours. What started as a carefree adventure had become a desperate fight against the encroaching darkness. The sun, a hazy memory behind the thick canopy, offered no comfort. Every shadow seemed to writhe and twist. Every rustle of leaves sent your heart racing. You pulled out your phone, the screen casting an eerie glow on your face. No signal. Panic welled in your chest, cold and sharp. You quickened your pace, stumbling over gnarled roots and loose stones. The forest seemed to press closer, the silence broken only by the pounding of your own blood in your ears. Where was the trail? Which way was out? Then you heard it, faint at first, a whisper on the wind. Your name. You stopped, holding your breath, listening. Silence. Just the wind sighing through the trees. You started to walk again, telling yourself it was just your imagination. But the whispers returned, closer this time, surrounding you, taunting you. Cold fingers brushed your neck, sending a jolt of terror through you. You whirled around, searching for the source of the voice, the touch. There was nothing there, but you could feel it. Something was watching you. Something unseen lurked in the shadows. You ran. Blindly, desperately, crashing through the undergrowth, your heart pounding in your chest like a drum. Thorns tore at your clothes, branches lashed at your face, leaving stinging welts and scratches. But you didn't dare slow down. Not now. The fear driving you forward was stronger than the pain. Not when something evil was on your trail, its presence a dark shadow looming behind you. You burst into a clearing, gasping for breath, your lungs burning from the exertion. And that's when you saw it. The sight made your blood run cold. Standing in the center of the clearing, bathed in an unnatural light that seemed to pulse with a life of its own. A figure, tall and gaunt, with eyes that glowed like hot coals piercing through the darkness. It spoke, its voice a low, guttural rasp that seemed to vibrate in your very bones, sending shivers down your spine. "You are mine now," it hissed, the words echoing in the stillness of the night. You tried to scream, but no sound came out, your voice trapped in your throat by sheer terror. This was it. This was how it ended. The realization hit you like a tidal wave, overwhelming and inescapable. You closed your eyes, bracing for the end. The darkness behind your eyelids felt like an eternity. But it never came. Slowly, cautiously, you opened your eyes, expecting the worst. The clearing was empty. The figure was gone. The silence was deafening. Had it all been a hallucination? A waking nightmare? Your mind raced with questions. You stumbled back to your feet, your body trembling, your mind reeling. The world felt surreal. As you turned to leave, you felt a searing pain on your arm, sharp and sudden. You looked down and saw a mark burned into your skin. It was unmistakable. A symbol, the symbol of the figure. It glowed faintly, pulsing with an eerie light. The whispers started again, this time inside your head. They were relentless. "You can never leave," they hissed, echoing in your mind. "You belong to Whispering Pines now," they declared, sealing your fate. The fog closed in, thick and suffocating, trapping you forever in its haunted embrace. There was no escape.